walking down the cobblestone alleyways early this morning, watching the amber sunrise paint the sleepy town square. The crisp autumn breeze whispers secrets through the rustling leaves. I can feel a familiar comfort settling deep inside my chest. Every corner holds a memory of a time when we were younger. Old record stores still playing those timeless vinyl tracks. We used to spend our pocket money on cheap dreams and soda cans. Nothing mattered except the chords we discovered on rusty strings. Time moved slower back then, stretching like a beautiful canvas. We had nothing but promise in our pockets and stars in our vision. Can you hear the distant echoes calling us back to the start? The horizon is glowing with a familiar hue tonight. Grab your jacket because the evening is just beginning to unfold. We are chasing the shadows away with our laughter. Oh, look at these golden days illuminating our weary souls. We are dancing through the memories that time could never steal. Keep the fire burning bright until the darkness turns to dawn. We found our paradise right here, where the memories remain forever young beneath the amber glow of these golden days. The old wooden pier still stands against the crashing waves. We carved our initials into the railing before the storm arrived. The faded photograph tucked inside my wallet reminds me of your smile. Simple moments felt like grand adventures in the countryside. We didn't need a map to find where the happiness was hiding. Now the streets are changing, but the feeling stays exactly the same. I see your face in every stranger walking through the crowded station. The heavy burdens of the world seem to melt away under this sky. We build a sanctuary out of laughter and acoustic melodies. There is a sweet nostalgia humming in the air this evening. Can you hear the distant echoes calling us back to the start? The horizon is glowing with a familiar hue tonight. Grab your jacket because the evening is just beginning to unfold. We are chasing the shadows away with our laughter. Oh, look at these golden days illuminating our weary souls. We are dancing through the memories that time could never steal. Keep the fire burning bright until the darkness turns to dawn. We found our paradise right here, where the memories remain forever young beneath the amber glow of these golden days. Don't let the fire fade into the gray. We are the authors of a beautiful chapter that never truly ends. Golden days, oh the sweet golden days. Do you remember the sun on your face? We had it all right from the start. Oh, look at these golden days illuminating our weary souls. We are dancing through the memories that time could never steal. Keep the fire burning bright until the darkness turns to dawn. We found our paradise right here, where the memories remain forever young beneath the amber glow of these golden days. Beneath the escaping the concrete prison where the smoke chokes the afternoon breeze, seeking refuge beneath the ancient canopy of mossy willow trees, spreading an old wool blanket upon the lush emerald grass. The air tastes like damp pine and freedom after the storm passes. We left our digital tethers behind in the heavy city dust. Dandelions dance in the clearing, tossing seeds toward the afternoon sun. A hidden sanctuary protected by thick ivy walls and wild roses. Here time loses its tyrannical grip and simply floats away. We can listen to the ancient soil breathing beneath our bare feet. Every leaf tells a story of quiet resilience and natural grace. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration, where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Robin redbreast build their intricate nests upon the sturdy oak branches, singing sweet lullabies to the slumbering wilderness around us. You are weaving a crown made of clover and wild daisies for my hair. Your smile is brighter than the sunbeams piercing through the foliage. We discovered a paradise that requires no admission or pretense. As shadows lengthen across the meadow, the fireflies begin their parade. Tiny lanterns illuminating the secret pathways of the forest floor. We talk about building a wooden cottage far away from the grid, where our days are measured by sunrises instead of artificial clocks. This sanctuary feels more like home than any building ever could. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration, where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. This green garden. Let the asphalt crack and the iron structures turn to rusty dust. We will remain rooted in the soil that gives us life and breath. No winter frost can destroy the seeds we bury deep in this ground. Love is a perennial flower that survives the harshest seasons. We belong to the wilderness, wild and beautifully untamed. Green garden, where the soul breathes free. No walls, just endless sky. Grow with me right here. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration, where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic under the gentle shade of this green garden. Under the gentle shade, a green garden forever. Where we belong. Driving down the winding coastal highway, as evening starts to settle, the horizon is ablaze with a deep metallic orange glow. The ocean reflects the brilliant burning sky like a polished mirror. We roll the windows down to catch the salty afternoon air, singing along to old radio tunes that we haven't heard in ages. Your silhouette is outlined against the spectacular fading daylight, hair blowing wildly in the breeze as you laugh at my terrible jokes. We have no specific destination, just chasing the retreating shadow. Fuel tank is half full, but our hearts are completely overflowing. This journey is the only medicine we needed to heal our exhaustion. The twilight is casting a majestic spell over the entire landscape. Bury your anxieties deep beneath the shifting coastal dunes tonight. Watch the day melt into a beautiful burning masterpiece of art. We are riding the wave of an unforgettable summer evening, basking under the heavy glow of this magnificent copper sun. It bathes the entire world in a warm, timeless nostalgia tonight. Drive faster into the sunset before the darkness steals the view. We are capturing a moment that will burn in our minds forever, chasing the horizon underneath the radiant warmth of this copper sun. We pulled over near an abandoned lighthouse overlooking the jagged rocks, watching the waves crash into foam as the dust deepens its grip. The metal structure is covered in rust but still holds its ground, just like the ancient promises we made when we were reckless dreamers. Some things are built to withstand the relentless passage of time. You wrapped a woolen blanket around both our shivering shoulders. As the temperature begins to drop, we hold each other closer still. The sky transitions from fiery orange to a deep mysterious purple, but that metallic warmth still lingers in the center of our souls. We don't need a fire when we have this memory keeping us warm. The twilight is casting a majestic spell over the entire landscape. Bury your anxieties deep beneath the shifting coastal dunes tonight. Watch the day melt into a beautiful burning masterpiece of art. We are riding the wave of an unforgettable summer evening, basking under the heavy glow of this magnificent copper sun. It bathes the entire world in a warm, timeless nostalgia tonight. Drive faster into the sunset before the darkness steals the view. We are capturing a moment that will burn in our minds forever, chasing the horizon underneath the radiant warmth of this copper sun. This internal radiance through the coldest seasons ahead. No shadow can diminish the brilliance of what we witness today. We are children of the light, bound by an everlasting summer. Keep your eyes fixed on the memory of that beautiful horizon. Copper sun sinking low into the sea. Hold on to the warmth before the night arrives. Basking under the heavy glow of this magnificent copper sun, it bathes the entire world in a warm, timeless nostalgia tonight. Drive faster into the sunset before the darkness steals the view. We are capturing a moment that will burn in our minds forever. Chasing the horizon underneath the radiant warmth of this copper sun. Underneath the copper sun, the warmth will never leave us. Let it shine. Dashboard clock glows amber as the city limits disappear behind us. The empty highway stretches out like a long black ribbon under the stars. Radio's playing a late night indie station filled with static and soul. The headlights pierce the darkness, revealing trees rushing past the glass. Everyone else is asleep, but we are fully awake in our own capsule. You have your feet resting on the dashboard, tapping to the rhythm. The cool night air rushes through the open sunroof, messing up your hair. We are leaving our worries in the rearview mirror, where they belong. No destination in mind, just a full tank of petrol and endless time. This asphalt becomes our sanctuary when the world gets too loud to bear. The stars are aligned like a map of constellations meant only for us. The engine hums a reassuring lullaby against the quiet wilderness. Press your foot down on the pedal and let the speed set us free. We are navigating the darkness with perfect clarity tonight. Escaping the chaos of reality on this therapeutic midnight drive. The world is silent while our favorite choruses fill the empty space. Cruising underneath the silver moon without a care or restriction. We find our freedom where the open road meets the edge of the sky. Two wonders chasing the moonlight on this unforgettable midnight drive. We pass through sleepy neon towns where the streetlights blink yellow. An isolated petrol station becomes our pit stop for cheap coffee and snacks. Sharing a laugh in the fluorescent aisle while the clerk just watches us. These ordinary moments feel cinematic when I'm experiencing them with you. The mundane world transforms into an adventure when we are together. Back on the road, the playlist transitions into a slow, emotional ballad. You reach across the center console and slide your warm fingers into mine. A silent understanding passes between us, stronger than any spoken words. We don't need a fancy house or expensive things to feel incredibly rich. Our wealth is measured by the miles we share and the trust we build. The stars are aligned like a map of constellations meant only for us. The engine hums a reassuring lullaby against the quiet wilderness. Press your foot down on the pedal and let the speed set us free. We are navigating the darkness with perfect clarity tonight. Escaping the chaos of reality on this therapeutic midnight drive. The world is silent while our favorite choruses fill the empty space. Cruising underneath the silver moon without a care or restriction. We find our freedom where the open unforgettable midnight drive. They will never understand the magic of this hour. While they are dreaming, we are actually living our wildest fantasies. The night belongs to the brave who aren't afraid of the deep shadows. We will keep driving until the black sky turns to a soft pastel pink. Our journey doesn't end when the sun decides to show its face. Midnight drive, just you and me. The road is ours tonight. Don't look back, keep moving, escaping the chaos of reality. On this therapeutic midnight drive, the world is silent while our favorite choruses fill the empty space. Cruising underneath the silver moon without a care or restriction. We find our freedom where the open road meets the edge of the sky. Two wanderers chasing the moonlight on this unforgettable midnight drive. On this midnight drive, chasing the moonlight away. Just keep driving. Escaping the concrete prison where the smoke chokes the afternoon breeze. Seeking refuge beneath the ancient canopy of mossy willow trees. Spreading an old wool blanket upon the lush emerald grass. The air tastes like damp pine and freedom after the storm passes. We left our digital tethers behind in the heavy city dust. Dandelions dance in the clearing, tossing seeds toward the afternoon sun. A hidden sanctuary protected by thick ivy walls and wild roses. Here time loses its tyrannical grip and simply floats away. We can listen to the ancient soil breathing beneath our bare feet. Every leaf tells a story of quiet resilience and natural grace. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Robin redbreast build their intricate nests upon the sturdy oak branches, singing sweet lullabies to the slumbering wilderness around us. You are weaving a crown made of clover and wild daisies for my hair. Your smile is brighter than the sunbeams piercing through the foliage. We discovered a paradise that requires no admission or pretense. As shadows lengthen across the meadow, the fireflies begin their parade. Tiny lanterns illuminating the secret pathways of the forest floor. We talk about building a wooden cottage far away from the grid, where our days are measured by sunrises instead of artificial clocks. The sanctuary feels more like home than any building ever could. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Dust. We will remain rooted in the soil that gives us life and breath. No winter frost can destroy the seeds we bury deep in this ground. Love is a perennial flower that survives the harshest seasons. We belong to the wilderness, wild and beautifully untamed green garden, where the soul breathes free. No walls, just endless sky. Go with me right here. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Under the gentle shade, our green garden forever, where we belong. Spotted you standing near the bus stop during the morning rush hour, a vibrant splash of color against the dreary overcast November sky. You were shaking your umbrella, laughing at the stubborn raindrops. The distinctive canary outerwear made you look like a wandering sunbeam. I couldn't help but smile from across the crowded pedestrian crossing. We ended up sitting side by side on the damp upper deck of the vehicle, sharing a single pair of earphones, listening to old acoustic folk tunes. The windows fogged up as we talked about our favorite childhood books. Your laughter was a melody that immediately chased the winter chill away. I knew right then that ordinary Tuesdays would never be boring again. The wind can howl through the bare branches of the oak trees outside, but we have created our own little sanctuary of warmth right here. Let the frost cover the ground while we wrap ourselves in comfort. Nothing can bother us when we are together in our own world. Wrapped tightly inside your yellow coat, we defy the bitter winter cold. A beacon of pure happiness in a world that sometimes feels so gray. We will stroll through the park while the frozen leaves crunch beneath our boots, holding hands tightly, keeping the freezing weather completely at bay. Everything feels brighter when you are wearing that beautiful yellow coat. Months have passed, and that garment is still hanging behind the front door, a constant reminder of the day my universe completely shifted its axis. We took it on a road trip across the rugged northern coastlines last July, spreading it on the sand to watch the waves crash against the cliffs. It has collected stains from black coffee and memories of our travels. Sometimes when you are away, I wrap myself in its oversized fabric. It smells faintly of lavender perfume and rainy afternoon adventures, a protective shield against the loneliness that creeps in during the night. I can hear your voice whispering sweet nonsense through the stitches. It's more than just clothing, it's the armor that protects our love. The wind can howl through the bare branches of the oak trees outside, but we have created our own little sanctuary of warmth right here. Let the frost cover the ground while we wrap ourselves in comfort. Nothing can bother us when we are together in our own world. Wrapped tightly inside your yellow coat, we defy the bitter winter cold. A beacon of pure happiness in a world that sometimes feels so gray. We will stroll through the park while the frozen leaves crunch beneath our boots, holding hands tightly, keeping the freezing weather completely at bay. Everything feels brighter when you are wearing that beautiful yellow coat. Fashion trends will change and old garments will eventually wither away, but the warmth we found in each other will outlast the passing seasons. Threads may fray at the edges, but our bond remains absolutely unbroken. You bring the sunshine wherever you decide to take your steps. My favorite color will always be the shade of your sweet embrace. That yellow coat, keeping us safe from the storm, bright as the morning sun. My favorite view in the entire world. Wrapped tightly inside your yellow coat, we defy the bitter winter cold. A beacon of pure happiness in a world that sometimes feels so gray. We will stroll through the park while the frozen leaves crunch beneath our boots, holding hands tightly, keeping the freezing weather completely at bay. Everything feels brighter when you are wearing that beautiful yellow coat. Beautiful yellow coat, keeping the winter cold away. Yes it does, yes it does. Walking down the cobblestone alleyways early this morning, watching the amber sunrise paint the sleepy town square. The crisp autumn breeze whispers secrets through the rustling leaves. I can feel a familiar comfort settling deep inside my chest. Every corner holds a memory of a time when we were younger. Old record stores still playing those timeless vinyl tracks. We used to spend our pocket money on cheap dreams and soda cans. Nothing mattered except the chords we discovered on rusty strings. Time moved slower back then, stretching like a beautiful canvas. We had nothing but promise in our pockets and stars in our vision. Can you hear the distant echoes calling us back to the start? The horizon is glowing with a familiar hue tonight. Grab your jacket because the evening is just beginning to unfold. We are chasing the shadows away with our laughter. Oh, look at these golden days, illuminating our weary souls. We are dancing through the memories the time could never steal. Keep the fire burning bright until the darkness turns to dawn. We found our paradise right here, where the memories remain, forever young beneath the amber glow of these golden days. The old wooden pier still stands against the crashing waves. We carved our initials into the railing before the storm arrived. A faded photograph tucked inside my wallet reminds me of your smile. Simple moments felt like grand adventures in the countryside. We didn't need a map to find where the happiness was hiding. Now the streets are changing, but the feeling stays exactly the same. I see your face in every stranger walking through the crowded station. The heavy burdens of the world seem to melt away under the sky. We built a sanctuary out of laughter and acoustic melodies. There is a sweet nostalgia humming in the air this evening. Can you hear the distant echoes calling us back to the start? The horizon is glowing with a familiar hue tonight. Grab your jacket because the evening is just beginning to unfold. We are chasing the shadows away with our laughter. Oh, look at these golden days, illuminating our weary souls. We are dancing through the memories that time could never steal. Keep the fire burning bright until the darkness turns to dawn. We found our paradise right here, where the memories remain, forever young beneath the amber glow of these golden days. No amount of rain can wash away the footprints we left behind. We wrote our story in the sand, but it's carved in our hearts forever. Hold on to the magic, don't let the fire fade into the grave. We are the authors of a beautiful chapter that never truly ends. Golden days, oh, the sweet golden days. Do you remember the sun on your face? We had it all right from the start. Oh, look at these golden days, illuminating our weary souls. We are dancing through the memories that time could never steal. Keep the fire burning bright until the darkness turns to dawn. We found our paradise right here, where the memories remain, forever young beneath the amber glow of these golden days. Beneath the amber glow, these golden days will never fade away. stay. Stamping my muddy boots on the metal platform as the evening locomotive screeches to a halt. The station is flooded with tired workers eager to escape the heavy weight of their daily labors. I slide into a worn-out window seat, placing my weathered instrument case on the overhead rack. The wheels begin to churn, creating a familiar clanking cadence that resonates through the carriage. Every mile we cover takes me closer to the comforting sanctuary I've been dreaming of all week. The city skyscrapers slowly diminish into small twinkling dots on the dark horizontal landscape, replaced by the expansive countryside meadows and the silhouettes of old wooden barns. I pull out a crinkled notebook to scribble down some chords that have been humming in my mind. The passenger next to me is fast asleep, nodding along to the steady vibration of the iron rails. There is an undeniable excitement building in my chest with every whistle the engine blows. The tracks are leading us away from the artificial glamour and the exhausting corporate noise, back to the place where our names are carved into the ancient bark of the backyard trees. Feel the acceleration as we navigate the curves of this historical iron pathway. We are returning to the source of our truest happiness tonight. Riding the iron rails on this fast-moving homebound train tonight, leaving the stress of the metropolitan world behind in a cloud of steam. The headlight is piercing through the darkness, showing the way back to your arms. We are traveling at maximum velocity toward the simple life we love so dearly. Count down the minutes until I step off the platform of this beautiful homebound train. You are waiting at the terminal station, holding a thermal flask of hot cinnamon cocoa for the journey. The conductor announces our arrival over the scratchy loudspeaker as the brakes begin to whine. I spot your bright woolen scarf through the sea of descending passengers and immediately wave. Stepping out into the crisp rural air, the contrast from the congested city is instantly refreshing. We share a tight embrace that erases all the exhaustion accumulated over the past month away. Walking hand in hand down the unpaved gravel lane that leads to our small country cottage. The stars are incredibly clear out here, unpolluted by the heavy smog of the commercial zones. Our favorite hound dog greets us at the wooden gate, wagging his tail in frantic celebration. The fireplace inside is already crackling, casting a warm, welcoming glow through the windows. This is the destination that makes all the exhausting travel completely worthwhile. The tracks are leading us away from the artificial glamour and the exhausting corporate noise, back to the place where our names are carved into the ancient bark of the backyard trees. Feel the acceleration as we navigate the curves of this historical iron pathway. We are returning to the source of our truest happiness tonight. Riding the iron rails on this fast-moving homebound train tonight, leaving the stress of the metropolitan world behind in a cloud of steam. The headlight is piercing through the darkness, showing the way back to your arms. We We are traveling at maximum velocity toward the simple life we love so dearly. Count down the minutes until I step off the platform of this beautiful homebound train. Can take you to the highest peaks of skyscrapers and global recognition, but true fulfillment is found at the station where your loved ones are waiting to receive you. No corporate ladder can offer the stability of a home built on genuine devotion, trust. We belong to the quiet spaces where the rivers flow freely and the pace is slow. Never forget the path that leads back to the center of your universe. Homebound train, carry me back to the warmth of your embrace. Almost there, I can see the station lights. Riding the iron rails on this fast-moving homebound train tonight, leaving the stress of the metropolitan world behind in a cloud of steam. The headlight is piercing through the darkness, showing the way back to your arms. We are traveling at maximum velocity toward the simple life we love so dearly. Count down the minutes until I step off the platform of this beautiful homebound train. On this homebound train, taking me back where I belong. Yeah, I'm finally home. They try to fence us in with their rigid societal rules and 5-year financial blueprints, telling us to compromise our artistic integrity for the sake of an orderly, predictable life. But our spirits were forged in the fires of nonconformity and creative independence. We packing our instruments into the back of a beaten-up van without a single regret, choosing the uncertainty of the open road over the security of a gilded cage, sleeping under the canopy of a million stars in the middle of a desert canyon, waking up with dust in our throats but an unquenchable fire burning in our souls. We played our songs for crowds of strangers who became family by the end of the night. No corporate sponsorships or artificial marketing schemes needed to validate our craft. The raw energy of our music was enough to tear down the walls of skepticism. The cynics can predict our downfall from the safety of their comfortable armchairs, but they will never experience the thrill of leaping into the absolute unknown. Feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins as the stage lights ignite the arena. We are operating on a frequency that they can never hope to suppress, unleashing the untamed power of these passionate wild hearts tonight. We refuse to be domesticated by the expectations of a mundane generation, running through the fields of opportunity with the fierce desire for absolute freedom. They can try to break our stride, but we possess an infinite supply of resilience, forever dancing to the rhythm of our own drum, because we possess wild hearts. We stood on the edge of the white cliffs, watching the ocean churn below us, screaming our manifestos into the howling wind until our lungs were completely empty. There is a beautiful madness in refusing to accept the limitations others try to impose. Your eyes reflect the dangerous spark of a dreamer who will never be conquered. Together we form an unstoppable alliance against the forces of mediocrity. Let the passage of time collect wrinkles on our faces and dust on our leather jackets, but we will never allow our imagination to dry up or our passion to become routine. We will continue to write anthems that celebrate the rebels and the beautiful misfits, living each day as if it were the grand finale of an epic historical saga. Our legacy won't be measured by real estate, but by the inspiration we left behind. Cynics can predict our downfall from the safety of their comfortable armchairs, but they will never experience the thrill of leaping into the absolute unknown. Feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins as the stage lights ignite the arena. We are operating on a frequency that they can never hope to suppress. Unleashing the untamed power of these passionate wild hearts tonight. We refuse to be domesticated by the expectations of a mundane generation, running through the fields of opportunity with a fierce desire for absolute freedom. They can try to break our stride, but we possess an infinite supply of resilience, forever dancing to the rhythm of our own drum, because we possess wild hearts. The world needs the dreamers who aren't afraid to ignite a fire in the darkness, who challenge the status quo with nothing but a melody and an honest story. We will keep running, keep creating, keep loving without any artificial boundaries. Our journey is an ongoing testament to the power of the human spirit when liberated. Do not let them tame the beautiful chaos that makes you completely unique. Wild hearts, they can never cage us. Born to run, born to be free. Hear us roar tonight, unleashing the untamed power of these passionate wild hearts tonight. We refuse to be domesticated by the expectations of a mundane generation, running through the fields of opportunity with a fierce desire for absolute freedom. They can try to break our stride, but we possess an infinite supply of resilience, forever dancing to the rhythm of our own drum, because we possess wild hearts. These beautiful wild hearts, never gonna stop running. Yeah, wild hearts, forever. The alarm clock rings like a siren, piercing through the Monday fog. Another routine morning of chasing deadlines in a crowded cubicle line. I can see the exhaustion painted under the eyes of every commuter today. We are all just cogs spinning inside a massive industrial machine. But then I remember your smile and the entire factory vanishes from sight. Let's pack a single leather bag and leave the keys inside the mailbox. We don't need a formal invitation or a permission slip to vanish from the grid. My old automobile is parked outside, waiting to stretch its heavy tires. We will drive past the suburban borders until the concrete turns to pine. The digital notifications can buzz all day, but we won't be answering. The radar cannot find us when we are moving with this kind of momentum. Leave the schedules and the expectations on the kitchen counter. Tonight we are unlocking a secret door that leads straight to absolute freedom. The highway is calling our names and we are ready to respond. Breaking out of the ordinary routine to find our sweet escape tonight. acoustic vibrations. No more hiding behind corporate smiles or living by an artificial clock. We found our sanctuary in the wilderness, on this beautiful, sweet escape. We found an abandoned wooden cabin hidden deep within the Emerald Valley, a stone fireplace waiting to be ignited by the dry twigs we gathered earlier. The smell of roasted marshmallows and cedar wood fills the small, cozy room. You are sitting on my lap, tracing geometric patterns on my denim jacket. This is the luxury that money could never buy at a 5-star hotel resort. Looking out the window, there are no neon advertisements blinding our view. Just a majestic canopy of ancient trees guarding our temporary home. We talk for hours about our wildest childhood dreams and hidden fears. The simplicity of this moment is the antidote to our modern anxiety. We are richer than kings with nothing but each other and a guitar string. The radar cannot find us when we are moving with this kind of momentum. Leave the schedules and the expectations on the kitchen counter tonight. We are unlocking a secret door that leads straight to absolute freedom. The highway is calling our names and we are ready to respond. Breaking out of the ordinary routine to find our sweet escape tonight, where the mountains touch the atmosphere and the pressure completely disappears. We will build a temporary paradise out of blankets and acoustic vibrations. No more hiding behind corporate smiles or living by an artificial clock. We found our sanctuary in the wilderness, on this beautiful, sweet escape. And the shiny gold coins of success. We prefer the currency of laughter and the wealth of a peaceful mind. No concrete walls can contain the magnitude of the love we share here. We are the architects of a lifestyle that prioritizes the human spirit. Hold on tight to this freedom. Don't let the corporate world drag you back. Sweet escape where the air is pure, just you and me, breathing slow. We made it out, look at us now. Breaking out of the ordinary routine to find our sweet escape tonight, where the mountains touch the atmosphere and the pressure completely disappears. We will build a temporary paradise out of blankets and acoustic vibrations. No more hiding behind corporate smiles or living by an artificial clock. We found our sanctuary in the wilderness, on this beautiful, sweet escape. On our sweet escape, far away from the noise. Yeah, we are finally free. The world outside our bedroom window is screaming with chaotic noise tonight. Sirens blaring and thunder rumbling across the dark metropolitan skyline. But inside this candlelit room, the atmosphere is perfectly serene and still. I am watching the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you drift to sleep. Every breath you take is a beautiful poem that requires no complex translation. I slide under the heavy duvet and pull your fragile body closer to mine. Your skin is warm against the chilling breeze that slips through the window frame. There are no grand declarations or theatrical speeches needed between us now. The deep history of our love is written in the quiet spaces of our shared silence. A glance from across the room can communicate more than 1,000 textbooks. Let the storm rage outside and shake the foundations of the concrete city. We are safely anchored in a harbor that no tempest can ever disturb. Close your heavy eyes and let the rhythm of my heartbeat guide your dreams. We are speaking a language that only our two souls can comprehend. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens above. You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Morning light filters through the linen curtains, creating geometric shadows. You open your eyes and offer a sleepy smile that instantly melts my defense. You're leaning close, your lips brushing against the edge of my earlobe, speaking sweet absurdities that make me laugh before the coffee is brewed. These are the hidden treasures that make an ordinary life feel extraordinary. We spend the afternoon doing absolutely nothing but listening to old folk vinyls, holding hands on the velvet sofa while the rain continues to wash the streets. Your fingers trace the old scars on my knuckles with absolute tenderness, a silent validation that every painful trial was worth the journey to find you. We have cultivated a love that flourishes in the quietest corners of existence. Let the storm rage outside and shake the foundations of the concrete city. We are safely anchored in a harbor that no tempest can ever disturb. Close your heavy eyes and let the rhythm of my heartbeat guide your dreams. We are speaking a language that only our two souls can comprehend. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has a superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens above. You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Eventually lose their temporary power. Egos will crumble and grand monuments will turn back into nameless dust. But the quiet tenderness we share will outlast the vanity of the centuries. We are building an empire based on kindness and unspoken devotion. Speak to me, always in the tones of a gentle afternoon breeze. Soft whisper calming the storm inside. My beautiful piece, I am listening. Speak to me. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens above. You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Your beautiful soft whisper. guiding me home to you. So quiet and sweet. Unshackling my ankles from the heavy iron chains of societal expectations. Today, tossing the rigid corporate guidelines into the roaring backyard bonfire pit. I wanna feel the raw texture of the unpaved earth beneath my bare soles. The open wilderness is sketching a map of unlimited potential across my imagination. We don't need a compass when our intuition is functioning with absolute clarity. The morning fog is lifting over the majestic valley as we lace up our hiking boots, packing nothing but an old canteen of water and a rusty six-string acoustic companion. The horizon doesn't possess any artificial fences or customs checkpoints to slow our progress. We are the sovereigns of this uncharted territory, answering to no master or clock. Every breath of this mountain atmosphere expands the boundaries of our internal liberty. Listen to the canyon eagles screaming their anthems of independence into the wind. The rivers are carving new pathways through the ancient granite stone walls. Leave your hesitation on the threshold of the house you left behind. We are crossing the border into a life of pure exploration, leaping over the barricades of conformity to let our adventurous spirits roam free, where the rolling hills cascade into the infinite expanse of the azure sky. We find our purpose in the rhythm of the migratory birds heading north, no longer trapped inside the digital webs of the fluorescent mazes of the town. Our destiny is written on the open road where we are destined to roam free. We pitched a canvas tent underneath the ancient boughs of the giant redwood tree, gathering dry twigs to start a modest fire. As the twilight paints the sky violet, you are analyzing the constellations, tracing the celestial lines with a dirty finger. There is a profound wealth in having absolutely nothing except a peaceful conscience. The modern world can keep its luxury towers. We prefer this star-studded ceiling. The scent of pine needles and damp earth is the finest perfume we have ever encountered. We talk about the futility of chasing material trophies that eventually turn to dust. True abundance is measured by the depth of your breathing and the freedom of your steps. We have decoupled our happiness from the fluctuating charts of the financial markets. We are rich because we possess the keys to our own liberation. To the canyon eagles screaming their anthems of independence into the wind. The rivers are carving new pathways through the ancient granite stone walls. Leave your hesitation on the threshold of the house you left behind. We are crossing the border into a life of pure exploration, leaping over the barricades of conformity to let our adventurous spirits roam free, where the rolling hills cascade into the infinite expanse of the azure sky. We find our purpose in the rhythm of the migratory birds heading north, no longer trapped inside the digital webs of the fluorescent mazes of the town. Our destiny is written on the open road where we are destined to roam free. To the safety of their predictable routines. They fear the individuals who can survive on nothing but melody and determination. But once you have tasted the sweet nectar of autonomy, there is no turning back. We are permanently addicted to the spaciousness of the untamed landscapes. Keep your stride long and your heart open to the voice of the wilderness. Roam free past the borders of fear. The landscape is calling. Run with me, untamed. Leaping over the barricades of conformity to let our adventurous spirits roam free. Where the rolling hills cascade into the infinite expanse of the azure sky. We find our purpose in the rhythm of the migratory birds heading north, no longer trapped inside the digital webs of the fluorescent mazes of the town. Our destiny is written on the open road where we are destined to roam free. Oh, destined to roam free across the infinite expanse. Yeah, we are finally loose. The dimly lit cafe was crowded with people shielding themselves from the sudden downpour. You were sitting by the frosted glass window, absent-mindedly stirring your hot chamomile tea. A stray lock of chestnut hair fell across your forehead as you read an antique leather book. I caught your eyes for a fraction of a second before you quickly looked down at the page. That single moment felt like the universe suddenly paused its frantic rotation just for us. My heart began a frantic drumbeat against my ribs as I tried to compose my thoughts, pretending to study the menu while secretly observing the elegant posture of your silhouette. You bit your lower lip, a subtle hint that you knew exactly what was happening across the room. The aroma of roasted coffee beans blended with the sweet electricity of an unspoken connection. An ordinary rainy afternoon transformed into the opening scene of a classic romance novel. There are 1,000 words floating in the spaces between our separate wooden tables. We don't need an official introduction to understand the spark that just ignited here. Let the rain wash away the hesitation that keeps us anchored to our safe little corners. We are standing on the edge of a beautiful mystery tonight, captured completely by the quiet magic of that unforgettable stolen glance. A silent transmission of feelings that skipped right past the need for spoken sentences. We built a bridge across a crowded room with the vulnerability in our eyes. No longer strangers navigating the lonely avenues of this massive metropolitan city. Everything shifted into focus the moment I received your beautiful stolen glance. I finally gathered the courage to walk across the squeaky wooden floorboards towards your table, asking if the empty velvet chair opposite you was reserved for an expected companion. You looked up with a radiant smile that instantly banished the remaining winter chill, admitting that you had purposefully left it vacant, hoping I would find the bravery to approach. The sound of your voice was a sweet acoustic melody that put my anxious mind at ease. We spent the next 4 hours talking about everything from favorite vinyl records to ancient mythology, discovering an uncanny alignment in the way we view the complexities of the human condition. The rain stopped falling outside, leaving the city streets glistening under the neon yellow lamps. But neither of us made a move to leave, entirely consumed by the warmth of our new conversation. A chance encounter blossomed into a permanent chapter of our shared destiny. There are 1,000 words floating in the spaces between our separate wooden tables. We don't need an official introduction to understand the spark that just ignited here. Let the rain wash away the hesitation that keeps us anchored to our safe little corners. We are standing on the edge of a beautiful mystery tonight, captured completely by the quiet magic of that unforgettable stolen glance. A silent transmission of feelings that skips right past the need for spoken sentences. We built a bridge across the crowded room with the vulnerability in our eyes. No longer strangers and navigating the lonely avenues of this massive metropolitan city. Everything shifted into focus the moment I received your beautiful stolen glance. Subtle manners guiding us through the chaos of coincidences. A second earlier or a minute later, and our paths might have never intersected at all. We must honor the brief flashes of intuition that point us toward our true north. Our story began without a single word, written in the language of human connection. Hold on to this memory, for it is the foundation of the empire we are going to construct. Stolen glance across the crowded room. Our eyes met and the world stopped. I knew right then it was you. Captured completely by the quiet magic of that unforgettable stolen glance. A silent transmission of feelings that skipped right past the need for spoken sentences. We built a bridge across the crowded room with the vulnerability in our eyes. No longer strangers navigating the lonely avenues of this massive metropolitan city. Everything shifted into focus the moment I received your beautiful stolen glance. Your beautiful stolen glance, the start of everything we are now. Never looking away. Driving down the winding coastal highways, evening starts to settle. The horizon is ablaze with a deep metallic orange glow. The ocean reflects the brilliant burning sky like a polished mirror. We roll the windows down to catch the salty afternoon air, singing along to old radio tunes that we haven't heard in ages. Your silhouette is outlined against the spectacular fading daylight, hair blowing wildly in the breeze as you laugh at my terrible jokes. We have no specific destination, just chasing the retreating shadow. Fuel tank is half full, but our hearts are completely overflowing. This journey is the only medicine we needed to heal our exhaustion. The twilight is casting a majestic spell over the entire landscape. Bury your anxieties deep beneath the shifting coastal dunes tonight. Watch the day melt into a beautiful burning masterpiece of art. We are riding the wave of an unforgettable summer evening, basking Under the heavy glow of this magnificent copper sun, we bathe the entire world in a warm, timeless nostalgia tonight. Drive faster into the sunset before the darkness steals the view. We are capturing a moment that will burn in our minds forever, chasing the horizon underneath the radiant warmth of this copper sun. We pulled over near an abandoned lighthouse overlooking the jagged rocks, watching the waves crash into foam as the dusk deepens its grip. The metal structure is covered in rust but still holds its ground, just like the ancient promises we made when we were reckless dreamers. Some things are built to withstand the relentless passage of time. You wrapped a woolen blanket around both our shivering shoulders. As the temperature begins to drop, we hold each other closer still. The sky transitions from fiery orange to a deep mysterious purple, but that metallic warmth still lingers in the center of our souls. We don't need a fire when we have this memory keeping us warm. The twilight is casting a majestic spell over the entire landscape. Bury your anxieties deep beneath the shifting coastal dunes tonight. Watch the day melt into a beautiful burning masterpiece of art. We are riding the wave of an unforgettable summer evening, basking under the heavy glow of this magnificent copper sun. It bathes the entire world in a warm, timeless nostalgia tonight. Drive faster into the sunset before the darkness steals the view. We are capturing a moment that will burn in our minds forever, chasing the horizon underneath the radiant warmth of this copper sun.